What's going on, guys? It's Supreme with another video today. Kind of a different gameplay. We're actually playing Infinite Warfare instead of usually what I played World War II. Today I wanted to talk about what I think Infinite Warfare did right. I know a lot of people didn't like this game. I know most people probably played Modern Warfare Remastered or Black Ops 3 last year when Infinite Warfare came out, but I think there's a lot of things in here that for the future Call of Duty titles, the developers can go back and look at, what this game did right. And the first thing that I wanted to talk about was joining late games, which I think is a really big thing for this game. Normally, you join a game late, you don't have time to back out when you search for a game, so you can just be thrown into a game that's almost over, a game where you're losing, the enemy team has streaks or whatever. But here in Infinite Warfare you could actually back out before you join that game, so you would know beforehand if you're gonna be going to a mid game or if it's a fresh game, and I think that was a really big feature. Now the second thing is the weapon balance. Right off the top of my head, I can think of at least a half a dozen guns that are viable to use. There's a bunch of LMGs that are good. There's the Type 2 is a good gun, the NV4 obviously. A lot of people use the K-bar. As well as there's a bunch of DLC weapons that obviously everyone has access to, since they give those away for free. You don't have to pay for them, you don't have to try to get them from supply drops. Some of those DLC weapons were actually really good, like the VPR is probably the best SMG in the game. I played this game, I think 24 prestiges or something like that, and I can't think of a single weapon that's just really overpowered. I don't know, there's some overused weapons like the NV4, but overall I don't think any of them are actually overpowered. I think they're all usable. Shotguns are pretty good but not overpowered. Snipers are good, not overpowered. Overall, they did a good job with balancing the weapons. Now the third thing is hit detection, which I think is really good in this game. It's always been good at Infinity Ward's Call of Duties for whatever reason. I don't know why the other developers have such a hard time getting it down. If you go play Ghosts, it has good hit detection. If you go play Modern Warfare 3, it has good hit detection. Same thing with Modern Warfare 2 and Infinite Warfare. So I don't know why the other developers struggle so much with this. It's actually pretty funny how so many people were last year talking about how the time to kill in Infinite Warfare is so quick compared to Black Ops 3, when in reality it wasn't. It's actually a little bit slower than in Black Ops 3, but because of the good hit detection, good netcode, it feels like you're killing enemies a lot quicker. Now the next thing on the list was the mission teams. This was a feature that I really liked. I think it was a good addition. I really like that there was something else to grind for and unlock new weapons, and it added a little bit more depth into the game. A guaranteed way of getting the epic variants in the game. Now the next thing is the DLC. We already know that World War II is going to have DLC weapons. There's been leaks about new guns being added into the game, and how they implement these new weapons is pretty important, because in Black Ops 3 it was really hard to get the DLC weapons. You could only get them from the supply drops. I'm level 300 and I think I only have 4 or 5 of the weapons that were added later on. While in Infinite Warfare I have basically all of the weapons. In World War II I think we're gonna have something more along the lines of Modern Warfare Remastered, where you need to complete a collection in order to get a new weapon. But I guess we're gonna find out soon enough anyway, since the weapons are probably coming pretty soon from now. Now there's also a lot of things wrong with Infinite Warfare. For one, I'm really not a fan of the specialist or rig system in the last two Call of Duties. It's just super annoying to die to a one-hit kill weapon that every noob in the enemy team is guaranteed to get at least once in the game. Also, the game launched missing a lot of its core features like combat records or leaderboards, and overall it just felt like it was really rushed. Really quickly before I end the video, I just want to say the gameplay in the background is like a 60 kill TDM. I'm using the new Type 2 whatever variant, I don't remember its name, it's an epic variant that was just added into the game. Let me know what you guys think, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Failure disappoints me.